Don't think that money buys happiness. Watch this episode about money, and I think it'll open your eyes. Fantastic day to one and all, and I hope you're having a fantastic day. Thanks for tuning in. And if you are watching this, this typically means that you paid for bandwidth, and you probably had to buy a phone, and you probably had to pay rent, a roof over your head, and you probably had to pay for some food. The point being is we have to make money. Everyone's out there to make money. And unfortunately, it's a very, very greedy world. But today I wanted to talk about money because it does not buy happiness. And so I asked my trusty assistant, Google, about the global approximation of poor versus rich. And it's all about numbers, and it stands true, everything like that. 51% of the population on the planet is considered low income. 51%. 17% is middle income. And I hear that's disappearing as the rich get richer and the poor get poorer. 10% are poor. Nearly 15% is upper middle income. And 7% is high income. Now, I did another little search a little while ago, and it said how much money is poor you live on a day. It's less than $2. And if you're very rich, how much you live on per day. And that's $50 more a day. Well, I want to tell you, I've been as poor as anyone watching this video out there. As a child, my parents were beatniks, and we lived at one point in a log cabin up in the hills. We were building it. That wasn't even a completed structure. And we didn't have running water or electricity. So that's about as poor as you get. Unfortunately, a cat knocked over the lantern, and the house burned down, and with it 10,000 acres and a few other farms. And that was unfortunate. But everything happens in life as it should, when it should. And a lot of unfortunate things happen after that. But I want to tell you, I've met the richest people in the world, the most powerful people in the world, the poorest people in the world. And I've come to the conclusion that life on this planet is the insanity of humanity. There's a lot of insane things going on, and there's too much greed. And that's why I started the Foundation for World Harmony, the Global Kindness Movement, the Kindness Revolution, kindness classes, kindness clubs, everything to spread kindness, because the two words will save the planet: be kind. And everybody, I traveled around and met a lot of people, and I asked them, because I'm always curious, I want to learn from everyone I meet. And I asked, what would you ask for? And they said, I want to be rich and famous. You got to be careful what you ask for. You do not want to be rich and famous. The very rich are quarantined, that's a better word for it, in their mansions. They can't go out in the public. They can't go to a bar. I can go to a bar down the street and meet some new people and have some laughs. They can't do that. So that's unfortunate. I don't mean just bars. I go to restaurants too. But I wanted just to talk about, because I like to give a lot of advice from my 71 friggin' years on the planet. I got a feeling I know what's going on, and my advice has been tried and true. I've got thousands of testimonies from people that have met me and loved what they heard, and it helped them. And I'm helping a lot of people with some fantastic advice. Be kind. Be kind to yourself. Love yourself unconditionally. Be kind to others. That stops the wars, the violence, the greed, the poverty. It stops a lot of stuff if everyone was kind. Imagine if the billionaires of the world, and now there are trillionaires, that would give some of their money to the poor. And let me back that up. Bill Gates has convinced a lot of people, and he's doing it himself. He's giving a lot of his money away. That's fantastic. That can help a lot. And so I thank you for taking the time to watch this. I encourage you, if you're not one of our 14,183 ambassadors of kindness, there are people that are following the 3 commitments to kindness. Be kind to yourself, all others, in our Mother Earth. It's free. And I apologize for it being free, because it's a greedy world, and people think if something's free, there's a con to it. It's a scam. It's a trick. But history will show that the Foundation for World Harmony, the Kindness Revolution, is free, and it will always be free. Yeah, you can donate if you want. No one has. Well, one person, one good friend donated a little money, and that helped out a lot, because all the money that will ever be donated to the foundation will go to the people. And unfortunately, as I said, it's a greedy world, and legally in America, only 5% has to go to your charity. That's not cool. That is greedy. That's greed. That's someone just trying to avoid taxes. 100% of the money that comes in will go to my cause, which is your cause, because this is for you. This isn't for me. This is my gift to the world. I'm not going to make any money from this. I don't want to make money from this. I had money before. As I told you, I was very, very poor, and I was pretty wealthy at one point. Had a beautiful 65-foot yacht, a beautiful homes, plural, fancy cars. But money buys you fake friends and shiny things. That's about it. When you don't have money, you know your true friends. And I don't have any money now. I give it all away. I'm still giving it away when it comes in. But it makes me happy. It's better to give than to get. So I hope you subscribe to one of our 800 plus WhatsApp channels around the world, where we deliver nothing but good news. I'm sorry, I said the word good. Nothing but fantastic news, positive information, no bad news. You know, there's enough of it on the television every night, in the newspapers, and everywhere. It's just, I call it the insanity of humanity. And I want you to join me and some fantastic people in this community. We're bringing back community, because as you might know, it's lost. When I was a kid, you played in the street, you knew your neighbors, it was safe. And today, it's not always the case. The poor people play in the streets. There is a poll that came out. They asked people, are we better off now than we were 50 years ago? And the majority said no. That's not progress, my people. And why do we have to increase every year 5%? Why does everything have to increase? Why can't we just keep it right as it is, keep the prices as it is, and live happily ever after? You know, I may not be the smartest guy in the world, but I'm kind of wise, and I have a lot of the answers, and I'm happy to share them with you on the Be Fantastic YouTube channel, on the Be Fantastic Facebook channel, if we call it a channel, on Be Fantastic O2 Instagram, on Dr. Fantastic X on X, on TikTok, whatever the hell handle that is. It's all for you, to make you happy, because happiness is your goal in life. And if it's not your goal in life, you're not listening to me. You don't know what's going on, because happiness is your goal. Find love. Hopefully you'll have children. Children are fantastic. And grandchildren are fantastic. And great-grandchildren are fantastic. Be fantastic. Be kind. And watch my motivational quotes. They're free. Share them, like them, post them, and tune into the station. Hit subscribe and notification, and you'll get all kind of fun advice. It's always different. Trust me. I interview people. I have cooking episodes. The other day I sang one Scotch, one bourbon, one beer song. I usually sing My Way from Frank Sinatra. I'm having fun in life. That's what the purpose of life is. On the way home, I was thinking, I'm actually the epitome of Forrest Gump. I'm not a dumb guy. I'm a very wise guy, but those situations in my life, if you know me, if you've seen any of my TV shows and radio shows and heard my stories, I've had the most amazing encounters with the most amazing people on the planet. From knowing President Reagan, to meeting Prince Albert in Monaco, to meeting the the Premier of France. I mean, the people I've met are incredible. And the real fantastic people are the common man. Those are the fantastic people. You don't want to be rich and famous, trust me. And so this was the episode on money. It will not buy you happiness. Be careful what you wish for. Find a love, go off onto an island, or become a farmer. You know my three favorite trades. Teachers, number 1. Farmers, number 2. And doctors and nurses, number 3. Those 3 professions make for a fantastic world. Thanks for watching. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you on another day.
Welcome to the Be Fantastic channel, where you will find many fantastic interviews with amazing people.
Visit the top world museums,
Incredible zoos,
beautiful national parks.
special events, and much more.
These videos are designed to educate,
Inspire.
motivate, and entertain you.
We hope you will enjoy them.
Join the Be Fantastic philosophy.
Please subscribe.
Like and share.